good evening, or morning, or afternoon. For me, it's good evening. I'm Bria. I am a writer and artist, kind of, not really. and I'm so many other things. Of course, everybody is many other things, but I also want to be a YouTuber. I'm going to start with prompts. I'm hoping weekly. I don't know how my life, it depends how my life goes. I want to post weekly prompts, and they're all things that I wrote. So this first one that I'm going to write, it was an assignment that I got, and it was basically either teaching something or it was just a creative writing exercise my junior year of high school. So all these prompts that I'm going to use are going to be from my own blog called choosethewrightbook.blogspot.com. And so if you don't want to wait for the video to come out, just check out these prompts. By doing this, I'm going to be releasing more prompts more often. So this is the beginning. I've had this blog for about 2 years now, and I don't have many prompts on there, but I'm hoping to bring in a lot more weekly. So this is prompt number 7, called Lost Love. The wind whips across my face as we walk, his hand firmly clasped around mine. His hand burns, but I seek the warmth it gives. I have seen the many temperaments of that hand, but isn't that how it is? A memory flashes inside the body of a small girl peeking around the door to her parents' room. Spouts of anger explode at each other. More fuel added to the flames with every word. Then came the hand. I've learned from my parents' mistakes. There will always be anger, but it takes two to make it last. Ours doesn't last. He pulls me into the familiar cafe and naturally places ourselves in our booth. Where's your mind gone, darling? Obviously not towards me. I look into his critical eyes and throw a smile. Who else would I be thinking of? My love. He gives me a scrutinizing look and places his mask when the waiter comes, with a knowing look, to ask our orders. Once they're in place, I give him a reassuring nod before turning back to Drake. What was that about? He asks, entrapping my hand in his. My mind wanders to evening and mornings up on the bar stool, Evan casually cleaning glasses, drowning my confusion in hot chocolate. Drake again? He would sigh. I would give him a nod and plop in a marshmallow. Another fight? I would nod. Another marshmallow was sacrificed. Do you want to talk about it? My hands would tighten their grip around my mug as I slowly shook my head no. He would wait a few moments before placing a cake, different every time, in front of me. The sweet tooth must be satisfied when one is at their lowest. Then on the bill, instead of writing how much I owed, he would write a quote. The latest was by Einstein, and it said, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result." What was that about? I shake the memory away and lean back into the booth. That look, that nod. A growl escapes from his throat and proceeds to crush my hand in his. I don't even flinch before I turn to him. I don't know what you're talking about. Something sparks in his eyes, just as Evan places the drinks at our table. Drake gives a little flick, sending it off the table. I'm so sorry about that. Why don't you bring me something to clean it up with? No worries. I have something right now. He gives a courtesy smile before bending down to clean up the mess. Let me help. I slide out of Drake's hand, snatching my napkin, and climb out of the booth just as Drake bends over Evan. How long have you been seeing my girl? Evan doesn't spare a glance. How long have you been hurting her? Drake's neck turns red and hands start to tremble. We haven't been seeing each other the way you are thinking. But she does come in now and then to get away from you. And what makes you so special? Drake emerges from the booth and sizes up Evan, who has also risen. One difference. Not only do I care about her, but I care for her. The only hurt that she has been receiving is from you. From nowhere, Drake seizes my arm. Come, we're leaving. He begins to pull me with him, but I plant my feet where they are. Words evade me, but I stand firm. Are you not listening? Maybe you're lost in your own world again. We're going home. Now. I shake my head, and Evan grips Drake's wrist. She's not going anywhere with you. I must ask you to leave, sir. You are making a scene in my cafe. Drake glances around at the audience we have conjured and shoots one more threatening look towards me. So be it. See if I care. He wrenches his hand out of Evan's and leaves without a second glance. Sorry about the shaky camera as well as the changing of this. I'm figuring out different angles. I'm going to figure it out and trying to remember this is where the camera is. Hello! So that was prompt 7, Lost Love. Again, from my blog, choosetherightbooks.blogspot.com. The link is in the description below. And if you liked this story, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hear more, please subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful night. Happy writing, or reading, or listening, or whatever you like to do, or watching. Bye!